Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be showing you through your torque today. On the very front you have your tongue jack. This tongue jack has the on and off button for the light as well as the retract and extend switch. Right behind it you got two 30-pound LP tanks. They're both full. You got a manual regulator on the back side here. This little black knob pointing to this tank, you're going to use this tank. Point it to the other tank. You're going to use this tank over here. Right past it you're going to have a 12-volt battery. Deep cell battery. Here you're gonna have these are cap lights. You'll see the switch for them inside. Right on the driver's side here, you're gonna have VIN, model, tire pressure, everything you need to know about your camper here on these stickers. In the first compartment on the driver's side, you're gonna have your generator. Now your generator is gonna have two breakers here. Just remember when you're starting your generator that you are not connected to shore power. You're going to push and hold prime for 3 seconds, and then you're going to push and hold start for 3 seconds. If you don't start, repeat process. Right below it, you're going to have your plug-in for solar panel charging. If you get a additional solar panel, you can plug it in to this little plug here and trickle charge your battery. Your exhaust for your generator is going to be right there. Right on this side, you're gonna have stabilizers throughout throughout your unit. The controls for these stabilizers are gonna be on the passenger side. I'll walk through that when we get to those controls. This tube here is gonna be the storage compartment for your sewer hose. On the slide, on the driver's side, you're gonna have your water heater here. Your water heater, you're gonna have an anti-rod, also a plug. Put it in there. It's gonna be an inch and a 1/8, and then you're gonna have your pressure. So when you're filling this, you're gonna have to come out and release pressure to fill the rest of the way with water. Right below it, you're gonna have your city water connection here. You have a spray nozzle inside that will connect in here. That is for like a water hose. Right to the right, you're going to have a condensation line. Right past the axles here, you're going to have satellite and cable input. Right next to this, satellite and cable input, as well as a 50 amp cord plug-in. Your cord is going to be inside your unit. Here you're going to have unleaded fuel. This unleaded fuel you are going to use for your generator as well as your auxiliary nozzle. So if you're filling up a lot of dirt bikes, quads, just know that's taken away from your generator. Fuel pump switch is inside this little door here. Right on the back side, it folds down as a ramp. You'll need to lift the door and undo these two clips here, one on each side, to set it up for a porch. You'll have pins that you'll remove the top pin and fold it down. To bring it back up, you'll put the top pin back in. There should be, so this is in the down position here. See the up position. You're gonna have both of them going up. You got the drop down screen doors here. On the passenger side, you're gonna have the controls for your stabilizers. One in the rear is one in the front. It's going to control both legs at each time. You got a spare tire right to the right of that. You got a outside white spotlight there on the side, on the passenger rear. You have audio speakers. These audio speakers are controlled from the inside radio. I will show you how to work that when we get inside your unit. As well as the awning lights. Those are controlled from inside. And to control the awning that is on automated switch, or a switch that you'll have to push and hold to bring it in and out. Right to the right here, you're going to have your location to hook up an outside TV, mounting bracket sticker, as well as the output to your cable. Here's going to be where you're going to On the right here is where you're going to be filling the tank of the unit. The drain for this tank for the fresh water is going to be on the passenger side, right past the axles here. It's going to be a white tube there. The blue tube is just an overflow. Right to the left of that, you're going to see a caution. This caution is a black tank flush, so if you have a full black tank, make sure you're connected to the ground before you put a water hose here. If your valves are closed and you're not draining that black tank and you hook a hose here and put water to it, it's only got one way it's coming. It's coming back out the toilet, so make sure those valves are open. Right to the right, you're going to have your furnace. Just know that it's extremely hot, so don't lean anything up against here. Your main door you'll use. Here is the control for the stabilizers on the front. It'll work them both together. And inside this compartment here, you can have battery shut off here, as well as override for the stabilizers for your spare tire. You have a 30 to 50 amp adapter, as well as a 30 to 15 amp adapter. You have a sewer hose. The blue hose here will go in that spray port on the driver's side. Let's go ahead and go inside your unit. Right to the right, when you walk inside the door, you're going to have a radio as well as your control panel. The radio to control your speakers, you're going to have two zones. You're going to have a zone 1 and a zone 2. The zone 2 is going to be outside. The zone 1 is going to be inside. You can have them both on, one off, one on. It doesn't matter. It's up to your discretion. Right below it, you're going to have your main panel. So these little buttons, these are all little buttons, these little squares. These are going to show you your levels right now. You'll have your water pump switch here, as well as your LP gas switch here. You'll have your cabin lights on these two. Cap light, that's going to be the white LEDs up in the front. Porch or awning on this one switch. So you have your porch light, which is the amber light outside the door. You're going to go all the way up. Just to have the awning light go all the way down. You cannot have them both on at the same time. Middle's turning it off. Here's auxiliary lights. Those are going to be the white lights on the outside. Side control here. That's going to bring it in. Awning. Here, there are lights throughout your unit where you'll see we'll have a little manual switch. You'll have to turn it on manual. You'll see them quite frequently throughout your unit. Coming into the master bedroom here, you're going to have, again, those manual lights here and here. Right on the right side of that one there, you're going to have black light switch. That's going to control this light here. The LED lights above the bed. Right past this light on the driver's side, you're going to have a way to start your generator from inside. Exact same switch setup as that's on the generator. Right to the right, you're going to have USB charging station. TV hookup. And a place to mount your TV is going to be here. Coming into your kitchen, living room area. To bring down this black couch, you're going to have to, these legs all work in the same way. So there's a little button here. You got to push down the little button. Push down a little button and then it slides out, and then that button connects into the next hole. So then you're gonna do that to the bottom legs here. The base, you want the base down. Okay, and then there's a clip here. This clip, you just undo it. Let it drop to both sides. And then you could either have it a bed, or you can fold it up Push that pin in again. Fold it up into a couch. There's no during transportation to move this slide. This all needs to be put back up against the wall, flat up against the wall with a strap on it. There is a manual light right above it. Keys are around your sink. Here at the kitchen table, you're gonna have AC controls. So the AC control, you're just gonna tap it to acknowledge it. Then you're gonna tap it again. It's gonna go to fan. It's gonna go to AC. It's gonna go to heat. Up and down arrows is control the temp. Right above it, you're gonna have the TV output here for the living area. Best indicator if you have shore power is gonna be your microwave. If the microwave is lit up, you have at least 30 amps. Right below it, you're gonna have your vent light as well as a fan on it. Stove top here. During transportation, always travel with the glass down. You here on the right side, you're gonna have a black switch. There's a black switch. You point it all the way to the bottom. It's gonna turn these LEDs on as well as the LEDs in the oven. Turn it all the way up. You're just gonna get the knob. Turn it halfway. You're gonna turn it off. The stove is gonna work, and the oven's gonna work just like your outside grill. So you're gonna move it over to the igniter flame, and you're gonna use your igniter on the left side here. Right to the left, you're gonna have your fridge. Fridge right on the inside is gonna have an on and off switch. This on and off switch will have a yellow light. This yellow light will indicate if you're on auto. If you're on auto, that is you're gonna be using the propane when you're driving or not connected to shore power to cool down your fridge. Or if it's on auto, you're going to, as soon as you connect to shore power, you'll use shore power. Check light on the left and the right side will probably most likely tell you your propane's empty. Bathroom here, you're gonna have GFI breaker right next to the toilet. Light switch to the right. Fan controls for up above are right underneath this light switch. Going into your garage area. Your garage area, right to the left, you're gonna have AC controls, bed lift control. To control the bed, to bring it up or down. This is the bed. You can have this in 3 different ways. I have it set up as it looks. You could have the couches. You can have the drop down, or this could actually come up and lay flat so you can have another bed. Now, the switch is only controlling the black ones. Here, to bring, you got little locks there to bring these flat. You gotta pull these little locks out. That's how it should be when you're trying to bring down this bed. And then you're gonna bring this all the way up, because this is the only thing on a chain. This is not on a chain. If you pull these pins here, one at each corner, this is gonna fall and hit you in the head. So just know to use this couch to guide down this bed. This bed will come about halfway. These couches will go all the way to the floor. You have an outside table or a rug and a table. Here is your power cord here. On and off switch for the lights in the back here. That AC control thermostat's going to control the AC right here. I hope you enjoyed our video. Thank you for choosing Lakeshore. Have a great day.